hear your broadcast on other radios and see how it sounds. Sound good up this way. Mustang 131, Joe Dirt. Appreciate the flowers.
542. Well, yeah, I know what that's like, man. I'm looking at it right now, and if you're die hard in a hi-fi, then you'd have problems with my audio right now. Audio. I get problems there, because, a little clip in there. Audio, they're positive there. Audio. It's all positive now. Audio. A little more hi-fi. But you lose a little bit of the loudness. You do lose a little bit of loudness. But ain't nobody can tell on the radio. That's what I noticed. Ain't nobody can tell on the radio. The only person can tell is the person looking at the scope. That's about it. Everybody else ain't got no idea, man. But if you run it that clean, the chances are, man, you're going to get stepped on. That ain't no fun.
Now, 259.
There you go, 131. I loaded it.
You sure about that, 131? Oh, you sure about that? Tell Joe Dirt I said good evening. Your doctor in the corner got down.
A balanced setup to where it's not too much for a stock receiver, so some of my locals, so I sound good on some of my local receivers, but I noticed whenever I try rolling it's too much, they don't like it. What do you think about this? He keeps sitting there, 131, Joe Dirt with a little more bass, and we just got down.
Yeah, it's still clean. Hey, Doc, you know what you're doing. I ain't got to tell you what you're working. You're doing what you're doing, man. You pull the trigger, man, you know the end result. Yeah. No, that sounded good when you pumped up the bass a little bit there. That always works a lot. You got the right kind of transmitter and you're not flat topping a lot. You got a little asymmetrical audio. But bumping up that bass, that usually gives you a little asymmetrical right off the top. But yeah, it sounded real good. Yeah, it's clean, mean. I don't know what looking like on the scope there, but it's clean and mean. Yeah, this is me. I'm running off the, it's a Class A B1 box here, so, ew. And, ew. It's clean on the top, clean on the bottom. It never bottoms out. And it looks like a hula hoop, man. Nice and clean on the top there, too. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, I guess. Break it.
Oh, no, I'm surprising my station is as clean as it is for what I'm running. I got this little 148.
Alright, man, I'm not going to ruin the party. Hey, 131, I'm going to get on out of here and let you old Joe Dirt do your thing as far as you guys talking about your asymmetrics and your Class A B1s and your audio and all that, man. I'm going to get on out of here. Y'all have a good weekend. Your doctor in the corner, 7 up. I see ya.
I've done enough tuning on it and got everything dialed in to where it just pinches off a little bit in the negatives, which is kind of surprising for Class C. But it does pretty good. It doesn't look too bad on the scope. It's definitely pretty good for running a 148 with as much modulation with the Class C. It definitely doesn't look it doesn't look good, but it doesn't look that bad at all.
It sounds good. Hey, Doc. I do appreciate it, man. Just talking about this boring audio crap. Sound like a bunch of ham bones out here, right? Fine business, Bob. This is N3RD in the group here. We'll pass it over to P3NIS here on the West Coast DX AM net. Hey, Doc. Definitely, man, kicking some butt. But, yeah, I don't think you can hear Joe Dirt too close, man. It's a little bit. He got some fine sound and modulation. He's got some low end. I believe he's doing his own work on his radio. And I like that. I wish more stations were working like that. Yeah, that Class C, I could hear and I could see it. I was just running my other box earlier today, and they're a little cleaner here now. Radio. I was working the Class C box earlier, and yeah, I could see it. It's been a while since I've done that. The little readjustment. It took me a while. I was running that thing. I've been running it years, and it took me a bunch of adjustments, getting everything set up right, and then shit, man, I wasn't getting out. So I was like, God damn. So I ran back and threw everything back and readjusted everything, and lo and behold, here I am again. But clean and mean, loud and proud. Working it out in the desert, man. That's what it's all about, doing it right. Break it, break it.
No, that's my next step. That's my next step. 131 is getting a big old AB1 bias driver, or a big old AB1 bias mall up here in the corner. I think that'll complement this 148 pretty good. I know, man. Just from the AB1 Texas Star, I get that nice clean modulation coming out of it, and I kick on that Class C, and it dirties it up a little bit, but you can kind of adjust it out a little bit with an EQ and make it sound pretty good. Anyways, there 131. Joe Dirt out here running this homegrown audio, and we just got down.
Roger 4, man. Right now, you're about all that's coming into my receive. It was pretty good. I got that video gate rolling this thing right now. I always forget I'm talking on the ball, too. I'm talking about this boring ass crap, but it's always appreciated when I hear another operator out there. Now, you did all this work yourself, man? You worked on that radio? Is that your job?
Roger, man. No, I did all the work, man. I've asked a few friends some questions. Got some input from like Motormouth Mall and Goldfinger and some of those audio guys, you know, and asked them certain questions. But no, I've been playing around with this hi-fi stuff now for a few years, and I'm finally starting to get the grasp of it. And the main thing is the radio is easy to set up for the hi-fi. It's just, man, just getting your EQs and your compressors and everything all set right. It's a nightmare. But I just got done last week, man, chasing all my ground loop problems out. So I think we're good to go. I've been talking on this radio now for about a good week now with none of those weird problems. I also run a USB audio interface for my rack gear, and I was having problems with the audio drivers with that in my computer, with them freezing up and doing a bunch of funny stuff. So I think I finally got it dialed in now. I know that Prime Minister made a comment on Pal Talk that I need some EQ lessons. Well, no, I figure for not knowing what the heck I'm doing, I think I got this EQ pretty close to what I'm looking for.
Brother, you got Mother Nature.
I think he got it down. I don't know what kind of problems he has with your radio station, because I think he got it down. But, yeah, I ain't out here enough, and, shit, I mean, I'm pretty new to the West Coast, so, you know, I can't ever say I ever spoke to the man, so I can't tell you. But, from what I've heard, he's got some fine sound and modulation. And you got some fine sound and modulation. Right now, you're one of the finest sound and modulations I've been hearing. You know, but it's, you know, been quiet out here. So, you know, kind of letting that happen. But, yeah, all those problems. I started with this damn hi-fi back in the early 90s. And, modifying radios, and I went through all the plate modulate. I got a hi-fi Ranger over here. The thing's amazing. Old 1957 Johnson Viking Ranger. The thing is just absolutely amazing. The audio that thing puts out, oh, it's incredible. I fire it up every now and again, but not often enough. But, yeah, I finally got lazy, man. I just been bugging Dave for years and years and years. to put a hi-fi radio station together. And it probably took Buggin about 10 years before we finally got around to building this thing. And made it amazingly simple. But the guy's a perfectionist. It took him forever. But he just made it real easy. You don't need no processors. You don't need equalization. Just basically he designed it so where you plug, if you wanted to, you could take an XLR microphone, plug it into the back of the radio and talk. That's it. I got a mixer though. I had to put a mixer in there. So, I could throw in a little, my sound effects and get my radio plugged in, but yeah, all that's not needed, man. All the processing and equalization and all that clipping and all that crap. I got piles of that stuff laying around here. One of these days, I guess I'll have to throw it on eBay.
Enough on my... So you're telling me you're just pretty much turning your microphone through a mixer? No cubes, none of that fancy stuff, no compressors, limiters, expanders, gates. You pretty much just got your microphone run through a mixer into your radio?
That's it, man. I got a Pro FX12 mixer, and it's got a little equalization in it. Here's the equalization. Here's it flat. Probably even sounds better flat. Yellow. I probably should leave it on the flat setting. But this is the flat setting, completely flat. Going through the mixer into the Dave Made radio. And that's it. It comes out of the mixer into the Dave Made, and that's it. Beginning, middle, and end. Coming from the microphone into the radio.
That water, man.
Man, I don't think you can get any better than that right there. I got a whole bunch of spaghetti going on here for what I got going on. I definitely need some other stuff going on up here to get this sound. Got a sure microphone.
It's the heat, 6'9", it's the heat.
And bunch of plugins running with it, but yeah, I also use it for my Watergate setup. Yeah, I got a question for you, man. I'm hoping your YouTube gate will sound pretty good, but it just doesn't seem like I'm getting the fidelity out of your Ustream broadcast.
Well, I'm gonna have to listen to it because I don't hear too many hi-fi stations. I haven't talked to too many of them, so I can't tell you, how well it's coming through. But I can hear it through my headphones right now because I got it rolling through there, and you're vibrating my headphones. I can't tell you what frequency you're rolling to, but I can clearly hear the low end and the high end rolling through there. Now you got to keep in mind when you're running through a computer, there's all kinds of digital compression and clipping going on in there. It's just the way it is. So you're never going to get a true what you're actually sounding like. You get pretty damn close, but I'm sure it's rolling off a little bit on the lows. But yeah, it's just still rolling. Probably, how long have we been rolling this thing here? I don't know, for a long time. 13 minutes and 32 seconds. I gotta take a listen. I'll let you know if that's exactly the way you sound or not.
You don't need to go to the goodie store.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like I'm getting the bass through it, like you're saying on your YouTube, your Ustream. What I'm picking up on your Ustream. I don't know. I got my headphones cranked.
Good. Oh, Deputy Dog, I know I still got your radio.
What I got going on up here? Maybe get your email address and send you a gate.
Just what I need, another radio.
I'm 42. Yeah, if you want it, man, send me a text, man. I'll give you my I'll give you my text number if you want it, or just send it to me over to Ustream or to YouTube. I don't mind giving it on the air if you want to write it down. I'll be more than happy to give it to you if you want to talk there. That's fine, man. I'll hook you up. I'll do what I can do. That's a part of the hobby I like, you know. There's distortion and, you know, people clipping on the top and on the bottom and all over the place. Yeah, man, it gets real messy real quick. Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. Yeah, if you want that, man, I'll give it to you. I don't care. I'll give it on the air.
There you go. I'll throw you some dead key love.
Yeah, I don't have a YouTube account or an Instagram account.
You get it figured out over there yet?
$42. Well, when you do, you just shoot it off of me, man. I think I've expired our maximum time out here. I guess I keep talking, man. I'm just talking like I'm a local talking out here. That's my big problem. I'm guilty, man. That ain't cool, right? That's a terrible thing. So let me get out of here. Hey, Joe Dirt, if you want, man, yeah, just send me a link there on one of them, either Ustream or YouTube, and I'll get back to you, man. And get his local talking, his mud ducking. We got rolling here on Channel 6. I get a side of the road, man. I'm taking a hint. I can do that. I get too damn long-winded, man, because I get stupid like that. 131 Mustang radio show in the desert, and I'm on the side. Breaker.
20 dB's with the solid.
He said bye. Here's a little hollow boy. Your doctor up north been reading your mail. I see you. Good day.
It's kind of hard to weigh some good conditions out like this on and chit chat about fun stuff we got going on. 131. I actually just finished my last sip of beer, and
if I did that, who would I compete with?
Step outside.
If I did that, who would I compete with?
Fridge and then grab an armload more. But I don't know. It's getting pretty late. I might just grab one more. Anyways, there 131. It was a pleasure talking to you.
You got 410.
Find a way to keep it.
Than a $2 pistol up here. Mother Nature will be crazy tonight, and she did not disappoint.
Therefore, man, pleasure was definitely on his end. Yeah, just we'll figure it out, man. Modern media, it definitely has a way of, it all seems to work out one way or the other. 73, my friend. I'll grab another beer and see what comes rolling into the desert. 131 Mustang Radio Show, and I'm on the side. Breaker.
He said bye again. Oh, 131. I let you have all the Joe Dirt you can see, but don't you mud my ass. Now you grab yourself a beer and you give me one too. I'll put it on you later. I'm gone.
504. I'm going to give it back to you, Doc. This is your talk show. This is your talk show, man. I'm just a guest. And I ain't blowing sunshine up your ass. But I know when I get long-winded, man, I get a couple beers in me, I start talking this mud ducking crap out here. So I'm going to be listening. I'm going to grab a beer. Now, hey, Doc, do you like Heineken? Or do you like Budweiser? What do you like up there?
Hell, I'm just gonna cruise light, man. Tell Joe Dirt I said hello. I know who Joe Dirt is. I haven't got to hear. I can't hear him, man. I haven't got to hear his audio. I've heard about his audio, but I ain't got to hear yet. So if you got a YouTube video, Gabe, tell me how to get to the link, and I'll look it up someday. And I'll listen to that daggone audio there. 410.
Roger 4, Doc. All right, before I get that beer, yeah, you can find me. Just look at Mustang 131 Radio when you go to YouTube, or just go to Google, and there you'll find it. I'll stick it up there at some point tomorrow. Whenever I wake up, hell, I might do it tonight, man. It doesn't take very long to do. I got the computer in front of me. I'm down with the gate. It'll be up there tomorrow. And they can hear that fine sound of radio station, and then you can hear your 40, 50 dBs just pouring over him like maple syrup. I'm on the side. Break it.
Yeah, 14. All right, man, let me get on out of here. You said Mustang 131 Radio, YouTube. All right. Told Joe Dirt, I said good evening. I'm going to get on out of here. I'll see you. Good day.
Hey, 6ix9ine, I'm gonna ease on out of here, man. It's been a pleasure. I'm gonna get on out of here and do a few things before I head off to bed. 6ix9ine, I'll see you.
Falling out. 13, come on.
Alright, 6ix9ine, have a good night. You too, Squeaker. Hey, Squeaker, have a good night. I'll see you.
Okay, man. Crazy 259 say you're just abusing my radio. Hey, Crazy man, 259 say you on my radio. 259. Hey, 13, man, I was waiting on you, man. Them cattlemen's throwing down like 40 going north, man. But I ain't worried about him if you ain't. 13, 259 say enjoy the rest of your evening too, sir.
Alright, 131. This one's for you. Joe Dirt out here in the northwest corner. Popping this beer for that 131.
Right on 919, a.k.a. 13 of the James Woods. You know I be, man. I gotta sit up here every once in a while, man, throw a jab, and then do a rope-a-dope, and then throw a left hook and a right cross. You know what it's all about. And that'll work, 13. God bless, man. God sees your way, man, because he sure got it out here this evening. Right uptown Colorado Springs, bad boy town, 6,000 feet above sea level. 259, got down.
Hello, 259. Hello, 259. I can't let the James boys have all the fun up there. 8259. I can't let all the James boys have all the fun up there in the Mile High area. 259, Hollow Point, California. Just checking this mail. Big over.
Hey, Hollow Point, you done had your fun.
Hey, Hollow Point. How about there, T? Hollow Point and Joe Dirt out here in the northwest corner. Hey, Hollow Point.
What you doing now? Come here and break bite.
I ain't doing nothing, man. I'm sitting out here chilling out, man. I'm chilling and illing. Hey, 259, I ain't doing nothing but chilling and illing, man. I was ready to shut this thing down, but I heard you come blasting in here. I was listening to my neighbor run a talk show up there at north.